2GR.
Okay, next up we are going to discuss our Best Visual Design Awards. So these games were games that we played this year that were not re-releases. These had to be remakes or brand new games coming out for the first time. This year we have 8 nominees, starting with Rudy, nominated Celeste.
Dude, pixel art perfection.
It really is.
Like, to the point, like... It's up there with, like, Mega Man as far as, like, you know, to the T. And, like, the art style fits beautifully with everything that's being done. The cutscenes, if you were to call it, were, like, on point. Like, I don't know.
No, you're right. The visual design actually coincides with the gameplay aspect of it.
Oh, yeah, totally.
It's fantastic.
110%. Go buy it.
Awesome.
Yes.
All right, next up, nominated by myself, and I'm actually kind of surprised I was the only one that nominated this one, Dragon Ball Fighter Z.
You know what? That was like one that I was considering nominating because we played it.
That's right. That's right. You played it in my wedding day.
On his wedding day, like I was playing it. I was like, "Wow, this is pretty good." But I don't know, man. Like I guess I don't know if it was just the Switch or whatever, but it
is 1080p, so it's not. It was on a 4K 60 inch TV.
As a fighter that looks like an anime, it is visually stunning.
I mean, our system
the technical piece of it, whatever, but. Wow,
no.
It looks like Dragon Ball Z.
No,
like if we had that
100%,
game back in high school when we were watching DBZ on TV.
All I had was Budokai.
Wow.
I mean, it was impossigame, but
all we had was Budokai, man, and that was the best we got.
No. Arc System Works did amazing stuff with Unreal Engine 4. Like that that game looks amazing. It really does.
Yeah. So, Hunter x Hunter, whatever, coming up next. That better be their next game. Anyway,
what?
I don't know. Moving on. Next nominee is
Gone, dang it.
from Onix, Shadow of the Colossus remake for
God.
PlayStation 4.
Dude.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, like
this was a nominee.
Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, it's fine. Like the game originally when that game first came out, I mean, it had horrible frame rate. It was pushing the PS2 past what it could do, but it looked beautiful. I mean, the landscape, the colossi themselves, everything about that game was just like friggin' awe-inspiring.
It was a piece of artwork, and it still is.
It still is. And what Blue Point did with the game, I think sometimes they kind of
Blue Point
pushed it a little too far. Looking at it a lot, like I think the design back in the day was also a minimalistic take on things.
Yeah.
So you can argue that it's like, okay, it looks way like they put a lot of things that didn't need to be there. However, the game still looks magnificent in 4K. 60 FPS blew my mind. Like seeing that in that motion was just outstanding.
Yeah.
Is there anything negative that you would say about the
visual design? Yeah. Like I said, it's just very minor stuff that I thought it's like the first game originally was show less, do more kind of thing.
Yeah.
So in this game, like not very minor stuff, but it's just like some of the textures were just like way too like. This may sound backwards thinking, but it's way too realistic. I'm
realistic.
This is weird. Like it, you know. But again, it could be just my fascist self. I don't know.
Speaking of realism,
next
up, our first nominee nominated by 2 of us. This is by both Onix and myself. Monster Hunter World.
Yeah.
The animations of the monsters in this game were nuts.
I mean,
nuts. Those monsters were alive.
And Capcom has always been good about that with this series. With World, of course, being the first next gen, looks incredible. I had my gripes with some of the the levels themselves, like the areas, like the forest. I forget the name, the ancient forest, right? I forget the name of it, but too much clutter, too much stuff going on. But I still think the game looks beautiful.
What they wanted, though.
It was a lush environment.
Which is fine for the environment. Before the gameplay, it did suffer because of that. Like it was
too much
really
interaction.
Well, it just really easy to get lost. Like you know how much time we spent trying to find a stupid monster because it's like, where the hell do I go? Our scout flies are going places. I don't understand. Where am I? What game is this?
When 3 monsters all attack at the same time, it's like, what's going on?
Yeah.
No, but it's fine.
Yeah, great, beautiful game.
Beautiful game. All right.
Awesome sauce.
Next up is nominated by both Rudy and myself, Octopath Traveler.
Dude, oh my god! Like the visuals, the 2D/3D.
Yeah, 2.5. They call it. I think they call it HD 2D. I don't know,
but it was so
2.5D.
freaking cool.
Yeah.
Like it definitely like. I loved it.
It captivates the nostalgia while still showing you
captivates. It just
replicates.
Freaking hammers it.
Yeah, it really does. But it still shows you like these like next gen effects, the lighting effects, the smoke and particle effects. Those were all next gen on Unreal Engine. So it's like, damn, good job, Octopath Traveler team. They nominated you, but you're so pretty.
I've been loving you guys since
It's Bravely Default.
Bravely Default.
It was a refreshing look at how retro style graphics can be done in modern day.
Right.
I agree.
Console.
I agree.
Appreciate it. Next up, nominated by Onix and myself, Red Dead Redemption 2.
The only reason why I did not nominate this, by the way, is because I have not played it yet.
Yeah.
Understandable.
But looking at the trailers, looking at everything, that game is freaking gorgeous.
Oh, it 100%.
The environments are beautiful.
Yeah, no, they are. And I put a lot of hours into this game. Like I'm
You're in chapter 6?
I am I'm past that. I'm at the freaking epilogue of this game.
Really?
Yeah, I haven't beat it yet because this game I guess is never ending. But I nominated because of all the hours I've put into this. Like no other game this year has come close to. And yes, the visual fidelity is there too. Yeah. But when it comes to design, like I hate saying this, but you feel like you're a cowboy. You feel like you're in that era. Like nothing about the game is not authentic. The Rockstar, I want to believe they did the really good research because it looks outstanding.
You feel like Spider-Man?
I feel like Spider-Man. I feel like Arthur Morgan.
It's a beautiful game. I think the one thing that could have used a little bit of improvement would be the faces. Some of the faces when you play poker, I want to punch those guys in the bar because they all look the same, and it's just like, oh, come on,
dude.
That took me out. But the rest of it's like, wow, I'm in this game. I'm fully immersed. 100%.
Yeah. The animations are outstanding. To its detriment too.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, we got 2 nominees left. This one is I'm sorry. We have to choose. Does this come in our top 5?
Yeah.
I definitely think.
Yeah. It needs to be.
Which one do we take out?
This is actually really hard because all these games I think deserve to be up here.
They did something unique this year.
They did, and I don't want to do any of them injustice, but I'm gonna have to take one of them. And my vote would probably be Octopath Traveler.
Wow,
that hurts, man.
I would have thrown Shadow of the Colossus out there only because.
What's the matter with you?
Only because
it's freaking gorgeous.
It's a remake. We've seen it before.
What?
It's beautiful. I'm not.
It is beautiful.
Look, all of these games look visually stunning.
If I were to say anything, Dragon Ball Fighter Z, like that can get out of here.
See, and that one I can't take out because it's like you're fighting it looks like an anime. That's really hard to pull off.
I mean, I agree with you. It is hard to pull off.
But yeah, you're not as impressed. I get it.
I'm not as impressed. Like if I were to compare these two, like this, dude, my father-in-law who does not play video games literally saw me playing this and was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, it looks
jaw-dropping because it's beautiful. It
really is a beautiful game.
HDR is amazing.
All right. Celeste?
No.
Pixel
perfect, man.
Yeah, no. I'll vote with you for Dragon Ball FighterZ.
All right, cool. Thanks, man.
You got it.
Okay. It's coming out.
We love you, though. Arc system works.
There was another one that almost came out that would have made me sad, but it probably will come out on the next one, knowing you guys. Okay. And this last game, all 3 of us nominated, and both Rudy and myself selected it as our winner, and that is...
Wait, you have...
Hold up. Backing up. I got 2 left.
Yeah.
Because I forgot...
What did you nominate?
Well, here we go.
Here we go.
So this is Onyx's pick. My apologies. Onyx's pick for best visual design is Dragon Quest XI.
Okay.
Yeah.
Touche. Wait, does this get anime better than?
Well, it gets Toriyama. Wow, they're both Toriyama. So this is the thing, right? Dragon Ball goes for the anime cartoony. This looks like it's the anime realistic kind of because obviously it's different types of textures. It's more of like a harder texture versus anything else. But this game just looks stunning. Like the monsters come alive, the animations look incredible, and I haven't beaten the game, but I've put in at least 15 to 20 hours. And in terms of visual design, it's there. This is Toriyama's world. Yeah, And I love the way the game looks. I really, really do.
So does this belong in our top 5?
I think so.
Which one would you get out?
Personally, Octopath Traveler, but I feel like that's doing a disservice to it.
You're not going to like what I have to say, Onyx.
Go ahead.
Having played this,
yeah,
I wouldn't put it in this top 5.
You're wild, man.
personally.
I've never played it, so I have no.
It's Dragon Quest VIII.
Yeah, but way
Really?
better looking. What do you
It's
mean?
the same thing. I mean, it looks great. I'm not saying it looks bad. I'm just saying it's Dragon Quest.
I mean, Red Dead Redemption is Red Dead 1, except
Now-
really pretty.
Now this is a group thing. So
It's a hot take, by the way. What you said earlier.
I think
It's a hot take.
Making that your winner's a hot take. But if you want to put this into the top 5, I will support that because this is a communal thing now.
Right.
And if you guys both are against Octopath, then we can pull Octopath. It was
I'll
not my
pull
winner.
Octopath out.
You sure?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Octopath,
I
move
don't-
over,
no,
baby.
I'm gonna need that back.
Oh,
Do you don't have
got
to?
it.
Yeah.
I'm still here.
I think some people may disagree with that, but that's okay. That it's all opinions. That's all this is.
I don't know, man.
My opinion is that
it's a better game than Octopath. Oh, anyway.
That-
We're talking about visual design.
Oh,
right
yeah,
now.
That is true. That is true.
All
But
right.
That I will probably agree with
And
not playing that.
Last up, all three of us nominated, and Rudy and I selected as our top pick, God of War.
Dad of War.
The visual design
Dude.
of this game.
It is a
all
freaking
of the
beautiful game.
different, just how the
realms?
It's an
the
eyegasm,
realms,
dude.
The culture, objects, and things floating around in the game.
Yeah.
It's amazingness, dude.
The whole thing where it's basically just one cut.
Yeah, that was actually a really good directorial idea.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
And the only reason I didn't nominate it, though, was because, again,
Because Dragon Quest did
backwards
better.
thinking. I think so, because in Dragon Quest 11, there are loading screens. They are quick. However, in God of War, there are a ton of loading screens that you don't realize are loading screens. The climbing, the when you try to go through the fast travel.
climbing.
It's true.
Is that part of the
I mean-
visual design aspect?
They had, because of the visual design, they had to take those shortcuts. So yeah, it is a detriment because of how good the game looks. Truly.
Would you say the same thing? And this is completely off
Yeah.
topic, but would you say the same thing happens in Uncharted? That the climbing in that is
Yeah.
considerably like a loading screen?
It pretty much is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even
but
though
the
it's a
thing is,
visually
the
stunning
thing is
game.
with Uncharted though, those games tend to have really large load times from the beginning when you first load it up.
Yeah.
God of War doesn't really have that because they had to do that kind of stuff. When you fast travel in God of War, you did it. You played the game.
Oh, yeah.
Remember how long it took? I mean, hell, just going through that area, you're loading the next area. That's why it took
Yeah,
so
but
long.
you get exposition while you go. They give you stuff.
They give you stuff. Like, I mean,
It's nothing to the developer, but it is to the detriment.
That's not like a visual thing, though, to me.
No,
That's more of like a gameplay aspect.
My reasoning is the visual design. The game looks so damn good because it looks. I mean, visual fidelity wise, I think it looks better than Red Dead in terms of raw graphics and textures and stuff.
Yeah.
But because it looks that good, it's detrimental to the experience overall.
Okay,
So from a visual design standpoint, I think it looks great, but I can't give it the full blown nomination because Red Dead looks almost as good in a giant open world, and there's just one loading screen when you turn on the game. After that, there's really no loading.
They also design stuff after like normal objects, but this was all from the imagination. So
What is that?
I think
Whatever.
all three of us picked this as a nomination at a minimum.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
this
Yeah.
probably is coming into the top
Yeah,
5.
it definitely
Yeah,
is.
I agree.
Mhm.
I agree.
I think
What should
is
we take
this
out?
is this where Shadow finally comes out?
No, man.
Wow.
No.
Okay.
This game
What's your
is
game?
freaking beautiful.
Then what's
Take
your-
Dragon Quest out. Or Monster Hunter. Dude, this I know is freaking gorgeous. This is pixel art perfection. This, we can all agree that it is freaking gorgeous.
I didn't play it.
You are such a loser.
Wow.
I played the
You
original
need to play it. You
and
need
the
to play
other
this.
remaster.
I will let you borrow it.
I don't have a pro. There's no point.
Yeah,
there is.
The game looks
whatever.
amazing. Anyway,
So,
Whatever.
Okay, so what are you chose Dragon Quest
This
or Monster
four.
Hunter?
Stay. You guys can get the heck out of here.
Well, between those two, I'd say Monster Hunter stays.
Monster Hunter stays.
And that's unfortunate for Onix because then we'd kick his pick.
I mean, whatever. It's communal, so
You want to flip a coin?
no, it's literally
Do
communal.
you have
Like,
a coin to flip?
I actually do, but it's communal, right?
It's
So I
communal.
mean, if you two vote for it, then it's got to go. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I don't mind.
Dragon Quest was just Dragon Quest.
I'm
I'm sorry, Onix.
A lot of people would disagree because the game looks incredible. But
I'm not saying it does. All of these games look incredible.
yeah, no, true.
We're at the point where it's just like everything's so good. Like, what is the worst of the good?
Yeah. That's fine.
They're
I'm
all
okay.
amazing.
Yeah, that's fine.
Unless you want to pick Celeste, then I'll go in with you on Celeste.
Oh,
Now I'm pitting them against each other.
Ooh.
All right. Where are we
You see
putting
how
God
he's
of War?
manipulating us, right?
Yeah, he is. You know
guys-
what? I'm going for Celeste.
That's fine.
Oh wow, Rudy.
You still get your Shadow of the Colossus.
That was very.
If I were to choose between Shadow of the Colossus and Celeste, like I would pick Shadow of the Colossus.
That was very. Mature,
really?
Rudy.
Yeah, dude.
So mature of you.
Yeah. So of these,
That's the manipulator over here.
But no, and all like looking at it, like Shadow of the Colossus as like an art.
It's an art piece, yeah.
It's
nothing against Celeste, but there are a lot of pixel perfect games out there.
Yeah, I agree with you.
You know,
and like this, I feel like is one of those games that like transcends gaming.
It transcends time. Yeah.
So which one is our top pick as TGR?
God of War. For me.
God of War was for me.
Yeah, I mean,
you nominated it also.
Yeah.
It was the only one that got 3 noms.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean,
Nom.
Okay.
God of War.
Congratulations, God of War, for winning Best Visual Design.
Good job, guys.
Don't cry, buddy.
Like what you saw? Check out some of our other videos and be sure to hit the subscribe button to stay up to date with our latest content. Thanks for your support and thanks for watching.